Bích Phượng kính chào quý vị. Đến với chương trình phỏng vấn đặc biệt ngày hôm nay, Bích Phượng hân hạnh được phỏng vấn ông Captain Gregory Free của Fairfax County Police Department, Franconia Station để biết thêm về những chương trình và những dự định ông muốn kết nối với cộng đồng Việt Nam. Good afternoon, Captain Free. How are you?
Wonderful, thank you.
Well, I understand this is the very first time Fairfax County Police Departments try to reach out to our Vietnamese community, and the good news is you and some of your officers will attending our picnics this Sunday, the September 15 at Lake Accounting, Springfield, Virginia.
Yes.
Can you please share with us what was your agenda and what will you talk about and discussing what the community should know?
Sure, thank you. First, thank you for having me here today. It's a great opportunity. The police department is continuing to seek ways that we can enhance and deepen our relationship, so I really appreciate this opportunity today to engage with the Vietnamese community.
Yes, I know a lot of us very excited because, they always want to have a chance to really contact and, having a chance to talk to our Fairfax County Police Departments. So I think the main thing is about crime prevention and relationship trust with the Fairfax County Police.
Yeah. Each district station in the county has a crime prevention officer and a community liaison officer, and that is a direct contact that community members have with each officer in the district station. Also, there is a commander, a captain, and a first lieutenant at each district station. So one of the priorities that I've had since I've been at Franconia as the commander is trying to be the face of the station, to be out there and be accessible to the community. So the more I'm out there and engaging with community members, they feel more comfortable to report information and report crimes to us.
When we talk about crimes, a lot of Vietnamese people are afraid to call in to report the crimes, and I know most of them should be anonymous, but they're afraid. So can you please just share with us how to make sure that the names not to be named out, or what would they do to not to be afraid that the police are there to help, not to retaliate?
Sure, certainly. That's a great question, and I certainly sympathize with that concern in the community. Chief Rossler and the police department in general, we've made it a priority to try to break down any walls that exist with communities that don't feel comfortable contacting the police, because we want all crime reported to us. It gives us a full perspective of the crime that's going on in the community. It allows us to give resources to victims of crime to make sure that they are cared for appropriately, and it also provides us the opportunity to provide resources to the community where needed. So it's so important for crimes to be reported to us. So what we do is we make several opportunities available. Community members can call 911. They can call our non-emergency number. They can also send information to Crime Stoppers, Fairfax Crime Stoppers. You can text information. You can go online anonymously and enter information that you have regarding a crime. You can call and leave information on a line. You can send an email. So there are multiple ways that you can report crime and remain anonymous to the police department. But if you want to come forward with that information as well, obviously we welcome that, and we do everything we can to protect victims and witnesses in crimes to make sure that there is no type of retaliation. We don't withhold or prevent anyone from reporting any type of information to us, and we encourage that.
Well, Captain Fritz, there's a lot of rumors saying, like, when they report a crime, they have to be in court as a witness. That's what everybody afraid of.
Sure. We have our victim advocates work with the victims and witnesses in crimes, and they do relocate them. And if there is a specific need or a special circumstance that would require it longer, that would be information that would need to be brought forward to them, and they would evaluate that on a case-by-case basis. It's impossible to say exactly how long they can relocate them, because each circumstance is unique, but they would certainly work intimately with them to ensure their safety.
But we're talking about relocate the whole family, or just only the witness? Like if the woman have children,
Sure.
It's very hard for, to relocate with the school around and things like that. So
Sure, absolutely, and that's something the victim advocate would be able to work with the victim or witness with. Also, if you're talking about relocating children or maybe a victim of domestic violence, each district station also has a domestic violence detective who specializes in handling and investigating and prosecuting these cases, and they also work closely with the victim in this case to ensure their safety. There are protective orders that the court that could be sworn out with the court to order a individual to not have any contact with a victim of a crime if there's fear of any type of injury or something like that. So there are a lot of options available to victims and witnesses that they could work closely with a police officer or detective or a victim advocate to ensure their safety.